Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody is doing well out there, and thanks so much to the new subscriber. I hope this channel will be a source of information and healing, support, and validation for you. And if you haven't done so yet, please hit the like button and subscribe. It always helps the channel to grow and gets the information to the people that need it. So thanks so much, everyone. Now today we're going to be talking about the narcissist and energized evil. Yes, energized evil. Now if you've encountered a severe malignant narcissist or narcopath, those narcissists that are high on the spectrum of narcissism that manifest behavior of a psychopath or a sociopath, as well as being sadomasochistic, then you know what I'm talking about by energized evil. These types have no remorse, they have no guilt, they have no conscience, and they have an inability to love. People will say they can't love, they don't know how. Well, that's opposite of God, because God is love. And they don't have any empathy. They can't walk in other people's shoes. They have total disregard for people's feelings, and they are repeat offenders. You know, they commit evil repeatedly without concern. They don't care who they hurt. They don't care who it affects. They don't care whose lives they destroy. Their mission is to commit evil and do what they feel they want to do regardless. Now, if that isn't enough to determine that these types are demonic in origin, maybe this will help you determine that. Because the narcissists, I mean the severe narcissists, and again I mean the ones high on the spectrum, not somebody with just a few narcissistic tendencies or somebody who's a little vain or arrogant. I'm talking about these types that are sent from the pits of hell, basically, to torment good people in the world. These types that can't be cured, can't be medicated. You know, there's no pill for evil out there that can cure them. And they're repeat offenders. They just go out and hurt person after person, destroying their lives without any thought at all or any consequences. That's the type I'm talking about. These types really get energized by committing evil. And if anybody has witnessed this, please put it in the comments below. Love to hear your stories. It's my understanding, because I've witnessed it several times, is that these types really get energized, and they get fuel from causing people harm. You know, the day after some type of confrontation or traumatic event or something that is devastating to the target, you know, the target's hurt, confused, feels like they've been punched in the stomach a few times, can't function, can't go into their job, is struggling just to, you know, lift their head off the pillow the next day because of actions of the narcissist, because the narcissist has either been doing deceptive acts or causing the target enormous pain, or was bullying, berating, tormenting, harassing, insulting, all of the above, and relentlessly devaluing the target. You know, the narcissist the next day actually will be energized after that. Will wake up and ask the target what they want for breakfast kindly. It's like nothing happened. Another day at the office. You know, like I said, Groundhog Day. The target will probably think, what the heck is wrong with this person? You know, how can they wake up cheery and smiley, full of energy, asking me if I want breakfast so kindly when they just terrorized the life out of me the day before? It makes no sense to the target, and I know a lot of you have experienced that. It's very bizarre behavior. It's non-human behavior. And that's why we know these types aren't necessarily human or run by anything of God, because, you know, they cause a lot of trauma. They cause a lot of pain, and a lot of confusion and anxiety in people. And that is certainly not of God. Now, why do they get energized? Well, you know, every time you give them a reaction, every time they see you in pain with tears, crying, unable to function, that's another score for hell. You know, that's another score for the adversary, the narcissist's boss, basically. The narcissist will probably get some kind of promotion or maybe employee of the month in the pits of hell for tormenting you that day. They've they act like they've scored a touchdown, or they just got a promotion at work, or they just hit a home run. They have a sense of glee about it, which is very bizarre and very evil, in my opinion. Now, if you've seen that, let me know in the comments. I'm really curious to see. I know a lot of people know what I'm talking about. The narcissist will go on to do even better after tormenting you. They will go on vacations, have a great time, go out to dinner, have new sources of supply, be laughing at jokes, life of the party, while you can't function for days, weeks, or even months sometimes after they do what they do. You know, it really cripples the target, but it seems to energize and promote the narcissist. Again, somebody of God would not be energized by hurting and tormenting other people. That's the adversary's agenda, is it not? So the narcissist does not know how to love, apparently. A lot of clinical therapists will tell you that. They don't know how. They never learned how to love. They have an inability to love. Well, isn't that the opposite of God? I think that's just another manifestation of the adversary, an inability to love. So why don't we see it for what it is? Why do we keep enabling it, saying it's a disorder, it's a missing neuron in the brain, it's something from childhood, oh, they just can't love. Well, if they can't love, then they're not of God. Sorry. And I know a lot of you agree with me. You know, if you do, put it in the comments below, because it just doesn't make any sense. As I said, a missing neuron in the brain or a mental disorder doesn't cause bullying, stalking, harassing text messages, and you know, insults. I mean, or promiscuity. Perversions. I mean, does it cause that? I mean, it just doesn't make any logical sense to me. What does make logical sense is that, you know, Satan can't love. The adversary is not of love, so that's why these types can't love. On that, the adversary gets glee and joy and excitement out of tormenting people and harassing them, causing animosity and hate between people and breaking up families. That's from the adversary. That makes perfect sense to me, and that's what the narcissist does many times. So I tend to think they're of the adversary, and it's not a mental disorder. That's just my opinion. So you can put your opinion in the comments. But, you know, to me that makes more logical sense than, you know, it being just a disorder that doesn't really have any explanation to it or a cure. That if these types are repeat offenders of evil, without a conscience, without remorse, without empathy or compassion, without change, if they have an inability to love, if they can't love, if they don't know how to love, if therapy can't teach them how to love, then what are we dealing with? If these types get energized by the evil they commit, if they seem to be stronger, more productive, and happier, with a sense of glee after tormenting and causing evil and anxiety and fear in other people's lives and trauma, then what conclusion are we to make? The Holy Spirit is our friend and our helper. I've had incredible situations with the Holy Spirit, actually giving me information that I needed and validation for things that I asked him about. So just know he is real and he's there to help you, but you need to spend time with him, seek him out, turn the situation over to the Lord, ask for the Holy Spirit's help, and he will start working in your life and strengthening you, and also giving you the gift of discerning spirits and the gift of discernment needed for your situation so you can make the best decisions possible and have the strength to overcome any situation that you're in now. So once again, thanks for listening in, everybody. I hope this information was helpful, and thanks for liking, sharing, and subscribing. It always helps. And if anybody would like to give in a very small way to the channel, it all helps, believe me. YouTube has put a little heart button next to the share button underneath the video, and that's for $1, $2, $3, $10 donations there to help the channel. I just noticed it the other day and realized what it was for. So that's a way, if you feel that you can just give a one-time, $3, $2, whatever the Holy Spirit directs you to. It does help enormously to provide time to make the guidance calls and answer emails, create the videos, etc. And obviously, I will pray for each and every one of you that is a patron of this channel and helps out. And also with the subscriptions, and just by being loyal viewers, you are helping enormously. But anyway, just thought I'd mention that because that's a new option on YouTube that they put on the channel. So it all helps, guys, and you are all greatly appreciated and kept in my prayers. Just know that. So thanks so much, everybody. If anybody wants one-on-one Christian guidance, please email me at angelhavenministry@gmail.com, and I would be happy to get back to you on how to do that. So once again, everybody, God bless and take care.